Hello everyone, my name is Mindy Sethi. I hope you all are staying healthy. Today we are going to talk about Hawthorne Experiment. Hawthorne Experiment is conducted by Elton Mayo in 1927 at Hawthorne plant of Western Electric Company. This experiment is divided into four parts. First part is Illumination Experiment. Second is Relay Assembly Test Room Experiment. Third is mass interviewing program. Last is bank wiring test room experiment. One by one we discuss about each. First experiment is illumination experiment. Illumination means light. As we know, lighting is very important in workplace. That's why this experiment was done to see the effect of lighting on production. This experiment was done to see the effect of lighting on production. Team of researcher increased intensity of lighting when employees were working. Team of researcher increased intensity of lighting when employees were working. But as they increase intensity of lighting, productivity will also increase. And they thought that productivity increased because of lighting. But they were wrong because output was still increasing when they decrease intensity of lighting. So conclusion of this experiment is that there is no relation between productivity and lighting. There are some other factors that affect productivity. Next experiment is relay assembly test room experiment. This experiment was done on 6 girls, and girls were friendly to each other, means they know each other very well. This experiment was done to know the effect of change in job condition on productivity. That's why researchers introduced so many positive change in their jobs. For example, they positively change their incentive system, rest break, give them so many food facilities, change their working hours, and before implementing any change, they take suggestions and ideas of girls. And because of these change, obviously productivity of girls increase. So as we know, because of positive changes in job, productivity of girls was increasing. But most interesting thing is that productivity of girls was continuous increasing. Even researcher went back to earlier situation. Or we can say that productivity of girls was continuous increasing. Even researcher has cancelled their old changes. But why productivity of girls was continuous increasing? Even researcher has cancelled their old changes. Because during experiment, attitude of girls was completely changed. Now they feel stability and sense of belongingness. Why they feel stability and sense of belongingness? Because their supervisor take their ideas, suggestion, and girls are friendly to each other. They know each other very well. So conclusion of this experiment is that there is no relation between productivity and changes in job condition, but there is definitely relation between sense of belongingness and productivity. So we can say that sense of belongingness is very important. Next is mass interviewing program. During this experiment, a team of researchers took interview of 20,000 employees to know about their attitudes towards company, supervision, promotion, insurance plans, wage rate, etc. And conclusion of this experiment is that employees' behavior is influenced by so many factors. For example, their personal situation, their social situation, their work group, their power, status, etc. Next experiment is bank wiring test room experiment. This experiment was conducted on 14 employees and their work was attaching wires with switches. Team of researcher announced them they can earn incentives or bonus based on group performance, not on the base of individual performance. Team of researcher announced them they can earn incentives or bonus based on group performance, not on the base of individual performance, because researcher thought that highly efficient workers will put pressure on low efficient workers to produce more so that together they can earn more incentive. But this strategy was failed, output was not increased. But why group incentive strategy was failed? Because workers make their unity. They produce only standard amount of output, not more than it. But why workers only produce standard amount of output? Because they have fear of unemployment. Obviously, those workers will produce less, they can lose their job. Basically, they want to protect slow workers. Second thing is that they have fear of increased output. If this time they will increase output, then next time management can give them more big target. Last thing is that highly efficient workers have a fear if they will produce more, then other workers can get angry with them. So this is all about Hawthorne experiment. I think you got it, and thank you so much for watching this video. Bye, take care.